Hi peeps and squeaks, it's your girl PG Wank here, and today we're gonna be playing Doki Doki Literature Club Plus again. So and I have to decide if I want to do Natsuki or Yuri, because last time I really didn't like Yuri, and I was leaning hard on Natsuki. Or I wasn't leaning hard on. I was leaning hard on Sayuri, but like Natsuki was kind of like my backup. I also don't really like these two options. I actually do prefer Monica, but since she is not an option for reasons that may or may not be obvious right now, because I keep dropping hints and spoiling everything, I don't know who to go with. Because we spoke with Natsuki a lot. At least more than Yuri. Maybe we can give Yuri a try. Maybe we should give... okay, how about this? I pick random words. And we'll see what happens. Yeah? That sounds good. Okay, I'll do like the top right for all of them. Oh. Doesn't matter. Wasn't ready for that. Hope you guys are ready for jump scares and all that shit. Hi again, PG. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry about it. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Yuri, there seemed to be something wrong with their face. New skincare routine or something? Because it's not working. Thanks for keeping your promise, PG. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Is the classroom tilted, or am I just thinking about? Am I? Wait, do you guys see that? Wait, what the fuck? Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it? You scared me, Natsuki. Come on, like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously... Oh, one second. Is it still recording? Okay, good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the classroom is... Like, that's not just me, right? Like, it's a little... They feel a little close, too, you know? I don't like it. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Oh, Monica, I think you're supposed to... Also, you seem a little smaller than the others. I'm actually quite concerned. Have you been eating? Are you okay? I can't read the dialogue, so I'm gonna need you to scooch you over. I hope I'm not blocking anything. Oh, I totally am. There you go. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Yeah, I would be shocked too. Oh, manga is literature. Oh, okay. She didn't even notice. You guys didn't notice? Shoot. Okay. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, PG. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. I don't even... What is happening? Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read? Well, I can't really say no to either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask. Okay. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be part of this club, so even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you want. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. She really just handed me like a level 1 book. Do you guys know what AR is, or am I being crazy? Like when I was a kid in elementary school, they had like AR points, and if you read like every book had like a certain AR point score, and after you read the book, you take a quiz, and it keeps track of your points, and then at the end of the year, you get awarded, or like if you hit a certain amount of AR points, you get to have like free Dairy Queen ice cream. Just me? Okay, well, she can be that. A level 1, like 10 AR points book that has like pictures in it. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Oh, the room shifted back. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around the closet. Okay, this is it. Is it Natsuki or is it Yuri? I don't know. Place your bets. It's Natsuki. Ugh. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Fucking Monica! I don't know what it says here. It kind of got cut off. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just going to mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga? You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. Really? Maybe it's a culture difference. I don't know. Maybe it is a culture difference. It's like so popular in America. How did you know? Anyway, I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written all over your acne-ridden face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. What are the chances? Huh? What are the chances that I pull out the book that she's looking for out of this entire thing of books? That she couldn't find it, okay. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my entire life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or simply terrible. Hey, if you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, TG. Consider this don't judge a book. Period. Period, sister. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly Don't just stand there. Ugh. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the window sills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I was about to ask the same thing. I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like this. Eh? Wait, what's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, you jerk. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry? I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I wouldn't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes, after I've finished this entire series. Hey, are you even paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kinda grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Me too. Is there something wrong with your eyes? Oh. And why is it so big compared to her body? This looks different from when she was from the standing version, like the proportions or... Excuse me. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, huh? You still haven't grown out of that yet? It makes me want to punch them in the face. Ugh, I know those kind of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. Wow. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. It looks like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki. Yeah? Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey! There's something wrong with your face, girl. Gotta check that out. Huh? Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Here. Monica reaches in her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She's gonna make her buff. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. She's gonna turn buff! I told you not to give... She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Look! She's buff! It's Buff Natsuki! Don't worry, PG. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. Freaking crashes through the wall. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share our poems now? Monica. I should start with Monica. Yesterday, she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting in the effort. Hi, PG. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or new things we can do better, I'm always listening. always listening. And don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm back. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, PG. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that kind of barrier that we all have to learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, PG. Really? Because you read it in like 1 second, and I think it was a little longer. It's a lot cuter than I expected. Okay, but did you actually read it? Oh, no. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment. But did you actually read it, or... If you say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. But sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down. Like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know? Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side. Also, why am I talking about Natsuki? Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. It doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Okay, we're gonna... Is it the same poem? Wait, no, this isn't... Okay, this is different. Okay, so I'll read it. Hole in the wall. Am I blocking anything? No, I'm still on the bottom. Okay. Hole in wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glance at my surroundings. But my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on a flat sheet of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. So, what do you think? Finger guns. It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could say I had a kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Which is weird because I showed you guys this poem, but I don't want to talk about what the poem is about, but maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the piece of paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. And that's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.